I'm here. It has come to my motherfucking goddamn gay attention that internet sensation Lil Tay is allegedly alive after there was an Instagram post suggesting that her and her brother had died. Here to report this story live, Bob from Channel 8.
Reporting live from the Spirit Squad worldwide. Bob from Channel 8. Bob.
Claire Hope, the Canadian preteen internet rapper known as Lil Tay, has died. Her manager confirmed in a statement to Variety magazine.
Oh, that nigga left the scene. He fled the bitch. He left. He fled.
It is with a heavy heart that we share the devastating news of our loved Claire's sudden and tragic passing. Hope's family announced on Lil Tay's Instagram page, which has 3.3 million followers. We have no words to express the unbearable loss and indescribable pain. This outcome was entirely unexpected and has left us all in shock. Her brother's passing adds an even more unimaginable death to our grief. During this time of immense sorrow, we kindly ask for privacy as we grieve this overwhelming loss and the circumstances surrounding Claire and her brother's passing, and they are still under investigation. Claire will forever remain in our hearts, her absence leaving an irreplaceable void that will be felt by all who knew and loved her. Reporting live, Bob from Channel 8.
Reporting live from the Spirit Squad worldwide. Bob from Channel 8. Bob.
Can we just give it up for Bob real quick? Bob, you stumbled just a little bit. I know. But you did a great job. Thank you. Do you want a raise? Yes. You ain't getting one? No. Okay. Okay, so I honestly didn't know who this Lil Tay character was.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
This story hit my desk last night, and I began looking into it a little bit. So apparently, I guess Lil Tay is an internet sensation, a rapper of sorts. I did not do any due diligence in doing any investigations because we are in a TikTok era where everybody that I see is like... So I got into the story. The first thing I saw was a baby girl or boy. I didn't know what I was looking at, but they were holding a stack of money with a very urban, decorum on her.
It's upsetting me in my home, girl, because we feel like, well, damn, if you can't go to food, what the hell could you go?
I'm not so sure how I feel about, like, those Asian groups who are singing R&B music. And this is not to be racist or anything like that. But I call a spade a spade. You already know that. So it's like, sometimes, like, what they call it, BMF. BMF is with that boy with the big ass dick. How you doing?
How you doing?
What they call it, some B group with these Asians that are dancing R&B music, and they are highly auto-tuning their voice and sampling the urban. I'm not saying that hip-hop and R&B is just strictly for black people, but it's giving appropriation. Okay? It's giving, for lack of better words, monkey see, monkey do. And that K-pop, I'm not with that. I think that so for instance, there's a difference between me looking at Lil Tay and me listening to Robin Thicke. Robin Thicke gives me genuine, I grew up around urbanness and I can embellish it in a way that doesn't feel like appropriation. This feels like this little girl watched too many rap videos growing up and she's holding money and I didn't want to get into it. I really didn't want to get into it. And then it's like, that's matched
with this girl with natural locks saying that, you know, she's mad at Shaquana for always coming at her natural hair. Let's be clear, dreadlocks is not an inherently African hairstyle. The Vikings had dreads. If you ain't have no comb in your hair, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna have locks, okay? It's not a black thing, that's just history, okay? That's just history. But again, this conversation is coming on the precipice of a folding chair race war. So, okay, anyway, let's get back to the topic at hand. I looked up Lil Tay. Yeah, she's very popular, and I'm very proud of her for being popular, but what she's doing, I just don't stand by the fuel behind it, okay? So I watched it, and then the next day, apparently, they came back and retracted the statement. That followed with a lot of my fans saying, oh, it's a clone, oh, it's a hoax. I then saw some comments saying that this was a stunt by their father, who is controlling the purse strings as of right now. It was a stunt to, I guess, embezzle money.
And because you wanted me to embezzle! I was hoping embezzle! She's talking about embezzle money. Embezzle. Because you wanted me to embezzle! I was hoping embezzle! She's talking about embezzle money. Embezzle, bitch. Embezzle? Well, what money did you embezzle? Embezzle? I done heard it all.
I done heard it all too, Black China Lou. I know the timing was off with that sound effect, but I put that sound effect there just for you. Did you like it? I hope you did. Yeah, with all those theories floating around, I think it's time to let the tarot speak to see what actually went on with Lil Tay and the brother, and apparently both of them are alive still. Rep from Lil Tay claims that the baby girl was hacked.
Finish her.
This is a go-to story for celebrities who misspeak, and it's about time that I start reading whether you're telling the truth or not, or if it's just a scheme.
Could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the Bootz.
So let's find out. In the case of Lil Tay, let's get cards on the table. Oh, well. Alright,
You should have just sat there and ate your food.
They are very much so alive. I asked specifically, does this deal with cloning? The answer is no, so that's good. It don't have nothing to do with Illuminati and none of that. Okay, this is the Queen. You're in the tarot card upright. This is I'm gonna get what I want to get out of a situation that I create. Head Twister is also upright, so they were well aware of what was going on, but they're 9 years old. I mean, who's gonna argue with their father? Even more in depth, what I'm gonna say is it's not just the father. This is the father and a female individual, but I don't feel like it is their mother. Okay. I don't feel like it's their mother. Okay. This could be somebody he's trying to impress, or this can be, is this a company or anything? This is not a company. I feel like this is money for something to impress someone, or you're in cahoots with somebody that you might be dating. This was the stunt right here, and this is the public portrayal of how the stunt was actually going to go down. As you can see by the Dark Fate Tarot card upright, y'all feel bamboozled. Hold on, I want to ask, well, no, I can already see it. I was going to ask if they raised any money because of this. The Light Fate card shows up upright. They were starting to get a bag off of this. They were. It started to come in. Okay. This is the part of the reading that is just disgusting to me. Dark Chief shows up upright. That would represent Lil Tay and the brothers. This is the strength card upright, which means that they were convinced that this would bring them a level of popularity. This will blow over. This will be beneficial for not just them, but the people that are pulling the purse strings. And it is all orchestrated by the elder, somebody who they are supposed to look up to. This is child abuse. 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 This is fucking child abuse. That's what it is. Okay? You are abusing that baby girl's fame. I feel like I'm abused by reading these motherfucking cards, and you ought to be fucking ashamed of yourself doing that little girl like that. And I also feel like you're putting your hands on somebody too. There's a male individual over there putting his hands on somebody, and it's striking a nerve with me because I've been through some shit like this before. You need to be like, is he gonna face any legal consequences because of this? He knows a Jew. 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 If there is any legal consequences, he's quickly sucking dick to get out of the motherfucking situation, and there's no motherfucking shade.
I love sucking dick, bitch.
Okay, or he pays someone off with the sus card being upright. So you gonna pay somebody off with the baby girl money who you hitting and beating and pretending to be dead? What kind of sick nigga is you, bruh? I don't know. This is feeling a little too weird. Okay, how is this? Is this gonna play out well? The Queen Frazier card shows up upright. So I rest assured in knowing that this is a part of Lil Tay's process. This is supposed to happen. What's going to happen after this? The Desmond's Tarot card shows up upright. I think we're going to start to see other family members start to arise and or comfort them. I also feel like we're going to start seeing some new people in the content that they might create. Again, I don't know who this motherfucker is. And I'm talking about the father because Lil Tay, I actually kind of want to look you up after reading this because it's getting a little spooky out here for you.
I realize that it's a little bit political. And this can get a little bit spooky ooky. I don't know if I could really roll with it. You know, I might end up slapping the hell out of one of my sisters. So I don't know if it's for me. But much love to anybody that's down with it. Kudos to you. I realize that it's a little bit political.
Kiki,
and this can get a little bit spooky
Kiki.
ooky. I don't know if I could really roll with it. You know, I might end up slapping the hell out of one of my sisters. So I don't know if it's for me. But much love to anybody that's down with it. Kudos to you.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry?
I'm just trying to...
Kiki just went on a tangent because I guess she felt it was real. That's the first time a sound effect double played like that. So yes, there's some weird stuff going on. Let's just pray. Lil Tay, you know, I'm just sending a shout in the spirit realm for you. Just level of protection around Lil Tay. Amen, Ashe. Some more that be stand by. We only got 5 minutes to get to your readings, and I will momentarily. But for now, I'm going to throw this bitch to break.